So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The excitement
match.
already palpable.
Against Red Bull Bragantino.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling. Well, there's the man we're all here to see. The thrill-a-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Oh, good team.
And a chance! He's delivered all right!
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Indonesia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Looking for the run. Nice control. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Great vision. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Schlotterbeck spots it and intercepts. Silvestre is fouled. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Taken back almost at once. Rizal. Rizal! And there's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Bragantino are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Dani Olmo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And they can counter here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Pato. Now it's Neymar. It's a searching pass. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's picked his way through.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ricky Puig. Pato gets on his bike and on the move. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. A probing pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Pato. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Ibrahimovic. Gerrard. And now the breakaway. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Belletti. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's heaved it away. Wan-Bissaka. Indonesia are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. That pass has been well intercepted. Silvestre is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Dani Olmo. Nice bit of trickery. Goes for goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Akanji is there, and he can get that clear.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Maldini. And it's Rijkaard. Rijkaard, tidy with his distribution. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And the referee has blown for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we get things going again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Maldini calmly anticipates. Looking for options for movement. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's Ibrahimovic! In towards the back stick. Cleared away. Akanji clears it away. Oh, that's a fine interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Schlotterbeck can get it clear. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Maldini. Tries to get it clear. Swings it across. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Dink through. Schmeichel can clear it away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's a sharp little ball here. Rijkaard. Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he can clear it away. Now he's got space here. And that is a little undercooked. Gerrard. Rijkaard. Now it's Pato. And he is dashing away. Nicely weighted ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Number 7, Dani Olmo. Coming on the field is Ronaldinho.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Del Piero, and he's worked it through. Adriano with a beautifully timed run.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
No way through. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space.
Chance, surely! It's in! Just 1 minute now! The game takes on a whole new complexion!
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
And this is Del Piero, and he's there to make the challenge.
Bragantino surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he can thump it away. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically?
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Missed by a fraction. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Royce was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that interception will... And that'll be the end of that. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
Yes, getting the best out of him.
Chance!
They've got to be quick to...
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
He's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard. Aimed at the far side.
Towering header!
Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Just eases him off the ball. Looking to play him in. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cafu cuts out the pass. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Threads one in, dink through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Gerrard. De Bruyne. Now it's Del Piero. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He's got away.
Gerrard!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Gerrard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's had a shot! But he's left disappointed. Looking for options for movement. Good ball over the top. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Alvarez. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now he's off and running.
And a chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's managed to get through.
Oh, great leap! He's delivered all right!
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Ibrahimovic. Neymar. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. This their second corner of the game. Milan are looking to go forward now. And he was quick to react. Knocks it out wide.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
De Bruyne.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Delivery from Mbappe. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Has a look and plays it forward. He's shifting through the gears. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, good effort! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That's a good run down the left. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Alvarez. Now he's got space here. Oh, well played, well played. So, a temporary halt to the action.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Indonesia looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. And he's intervened well there. Cafu. And it's De Bruyne. Koller. And it's Serginho. That's good vision. Rijkaard. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Tries to cross. Oh, good fly against the crossbar. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Alvarez. Serginho.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Always onto this. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Indonesia, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Oh, some tackle that. That's a cute ball. No luck with that dink over the top. And that'll be a goal kick.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 95.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
He's looking wide. And here's Del Piero. De Bruyne. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. It's a good ball out wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. That's a terrific interception. He's had a stellar game.
Zanetti. And it's Serginho. Now it's Del Piero. And it's De Bruyne. And he's worked it through. Kukçu. And the counter is on. Gerrard going forward. Gerrard. Oh, this goes for goal! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Numero 79.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Il numero 9. Il numero 20.
Totti. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their...
Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Del Piero. Oh, such a clever touch. Chiellini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Del Piero. Rijkaard played down the flank.
Del Piero really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Totti. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Del Piero. Chance here to counter. There they go, hunting in packs. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Del Piero. Can he get it through? Neatly clipped into space. Oh, it's Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. They want to throw in.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. And it's Iwobi. Nicely weighted ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the
Ci
danger.
saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. McAllister. That's really well manoeuvred. Iwobi. Rijkaard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, perfectly measured that. And this is just the keeper in his way. And he's heaved it away. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Indonesia really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Your reflections then, Jim?
Indonesia definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course.
And it's Timber. And here's Berbatov.
Belletti.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Berbatov. Good read, needed to be. Gerrard. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Lampard. Matthäus. And he's there to make the challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Kukçu. He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. And that should get the job done.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Serginho.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to gift it back. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Neymar. Oh, just skips past his man. Shapes to shoot. Juke. Mateus. Bellingham. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Now it's Neymar. Rijkaard. Lampard. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Mbappe. Mateus. Played for Lampard. Now it's Mbappe. Mateus. Rijkaard. And it's Lampard. Gerrard. Just eases him off the ball. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Diouf. And it's Bellingham. Knocks it out wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's a threatening ball. Neymar. Gerrard. Could move up a gear here. Ibrahimovic with a definite foul there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Bellingham. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Duke is onto this.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
No, that's been intercepted. Chiellini. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Engages and forces him off the ball. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Rijkaard. And it's Serginho. Now it's Berbatov. And Berbatov! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Mateus. Now Timber. Bellingham. And it's Rijkaard. Berbatov. Oh, that's a fine interception. Gerrard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Gerrard. Oh, well played. Mateus. And that is the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period,
Just
perhaps.
a quick request today for everybody to
So,
please
nothing to
kindly
report so
remove
far
any
on the
cars
goals
parked
front.
on the road
After all
outside
that
the stadium.
probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. We're on the move again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Lampard. And it's Berbatov. Mateus. Oh, that was vital. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Just about within shooting range. Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And a header! No, just not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Serginho. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Serginho picks it up out wide. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Indonesia can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Chiellini cuts out the pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Rijkaard. He's in a great position here. Mbappe! It's a goal! And the game has liftoff. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
After 61 minutes is number 9, Kylian
Indonesia
Mbappe.
can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Indonesia are in front now. The game's over. And Berbatov! Again, a brilliant save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
That has been knocked clear. Bellingham. There's the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution on the field. Number
Well, height
14,
could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Number 20, Berbatov. Number 21, Elhaj Diouf. Coming on the
Neymar
field,
puts it away.
Number 22, Hazard.
And it's Serginho.
Number 19,
Now it's Bellingham.
Erling Haaland.
And this is Hazard.
Number 18, Diego Forlan.
Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe! And there's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
The goal scorer for Indonesia.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Substitution.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Oh, good take in a good area. Well read, nice interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shoots! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That looks a cracking ball. So no flash. Shot, surely! Mateus. Now Howson. That has not gone well. And no, he's seen through all of that. He is through here. And here's Hazard. That's tidy. Hazard is fouled. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Mateus. Chiellini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And he's intervened well there. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Haaland! Terrific effort! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Dani Olmo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Neymar back
Added
and
minutes
defending.
has been indicated.
Strong running down that left flank. Oh, that's fabulous. McAllister, foot in. Haaland. And it's Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe gets into a good position. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And there goes the final whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown. Sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then.
Mark van Bommel is a player who is tailor-made to marshal the midfield, Peter. He's an expert ball winner, and he's keen to stamp his authority very early in any game.
And a whole lot more than that, yeah? We've seen him contribute offensively and in no small measure very often.
And he's got a great range of passing, so whatever he wins back, he'll be spraying it.
And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner.
Terrific effort! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And he's there to retrieve it.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kvaratskhelia is flagged offside. And it's Kukçu, and it's been played through. Mbappe in towards the back stick. Keeper has taken decisive action.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Can he get it through? It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Ibrahimovic! It's Gerrard! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then.
Kukçu!
Nearly, but not quite. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Driving forward. No outsmarting him this time. Caicedo defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, no joy this time. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game. Now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Swings it across. Olise. That's a lovely, neat pass.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Bellingham.
And the counter is on.
Baresi.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Goes for a shot! Has another go! It's in!
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Triol plays it all the way forward. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? He's got away. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Kvaratskhelia. And this is Aguero.
Aguero! Off the post!
Searching pass he's played there. And he's been shifted off it. Kvaratskhelia. Shifted it to the flank. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Indonesia looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Five minutes till the break. Now it's Olise. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Looking to play him in. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Olise.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
There will be 1 minute added
Olise.
time.
And back it goes.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Just a quick
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Indonesia with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. Back on the way then. Indonesia currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Now it's Kvaratskhelia, and he's worked it through. Good ball, good take. And the shot! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And here's Kukçu. Aguero spread it left. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Aguero with the cross. He's there to head it! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And he's straight offside. Mbappe. And it's Kukçu. Now this could... It's Ibrahimovic! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100.
And it's been given away. Mbappe!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
So we've reached the hour mark. Olise. Great ball, and he's in. Shoots! Frustratingly close. Rijkaard. And it's Kukçu. Akanji calmly anticipates. Villarreal have it back and can go again. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Aguero. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
It's Neymar! Mbappe. Bellingham. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Neymar driving forwards. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van Bommel does. He's going for goal! He's got away with one there. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Aguero. Oh, some astute defending there. Baresi. And it's Kukçu. He's in plenty of space here. And this is Ibrahimovic. Caicedo deals with that comfortably. Mbappe. Looking for the run. And he plays one through. Oh, he's on Kvaratskhelia!
And yes, it's there! Back within one. They have them in their sights again.
You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Number 10, Neymar. Number 14, Gerrard. Number 13, Kukçu. Coming on the field, number 7, Dani Olmo. Number 22, McAllister. Donadoni.
So we have movement on both benches. A couple of changes here, and interesting ones.
Yeah, it's a reshuffle at the back, Peter. Introducing more solidity, I would think.
Just one in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
And claimed it back swiftly.
He'll try from distance. And he's stuck it away. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Villarreal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
It's Dembele! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question, how long is there left, including stoppages?
There will be 5 minutes.
And here's Yamal. Donadoni.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Ball swung in. Keeper's dealt with that. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, it's Dembele. Yamal, he has found a way through. So much time and space here.
Yamal! And it's in!
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Villarreal. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball, and ideally a 4-3-3 shape.
Big chance!
Oh, the ball's come loose here.
And again!
And over. Just.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Chu. He's cut it out.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal scoring.
Oh no, what has happened here? He has found the way through.
Takes a shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, a breakthrough already. Chouameni with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Chouameni has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Cruyff. Now it's Vieri. Yamal. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. It's gone for a throw-in. Yamal. That's good play. Here comes the cross. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. So what can they make of this? He's gone for goal. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe, never out of the action for very long. Nicely weighted ball. Rice. Germany have a chance to counter-attack. He's through here. Oh, good take and a good
Chance, surely!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Vieri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Maldini clears it away. Maldini. And this is Cruyff. Lovely bit of skill. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's come loose. Rice. Scholes. And it's Scholes. Quality ball. Oh, can he get onto this? And the counter is on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Searching pass he's played there. Kukçu. Belletti. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. It's a good-looking delivery. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Rice. And Yamal threads one in. That is a great pick-out. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And he's there to retrieve it. Rice. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gerrard. Cruyff. And here's Vieri. Now this could be a chance. He's got away. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's found space here, and he's managed to get free. Chance to he leaps for it. Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And here's Neymar. Neymar getting forward. That's going across goal. Cleared away. Tchouaméni. Well, they could break here. And it's been played through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. It's a throw-in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Just eases him off the ball. And it's Cruyff. Showing great feet there. Gets a good foot in there. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Please be made aware that smoking is
Tunisia
only
come
permitted
in leading by
designated
just
areas
the odd
within
goal.
these grounds.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Tunisia looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Indonesia definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now it's Vieri. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nice-looking ball. Great vision. And this is Vieri. Delivered low. Deftly away. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Tchouaméni has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Time and again they are repelled. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah,
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Substitution for Germany. Number 10, Scholes. Number 9, Johan Cruyff. Number 19, Jamal. Coming on the
That
field.
should get the job done.
Number 4, De Bruyne. Number 22, Hazard. Number 27,
Pitches it off him.
Bayer.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Van Dijk.
Is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
De Bruyne is in a really good position out wide. Oh, that's neat. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Well timed, excellent interception. And he's there to make the challenge. Bojan, can he get on the end of this? He's found the way through. Spread to the right. Plays it across. Baresi tries to clear. Bojan Kokic is onto this. That has been slung wide.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might...
Gets his head on it!
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Gerrard looking to receive it in space.
Takes the shot!
That is decidedly lacking.
Indonesia certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Nicely worked.
Can he finish? And that's a tidy finish.
And there's the goal they've been looking for. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment. That could spell trouble. And he's gone looking for safety. That's a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
Germany appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Vieri. Driving forward, and he welcomes it in. He's picked his... It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Ibrahimovic really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has. Looking to play him in. And the through ball. Oh, he's got a side of goal. He slings it in. And he's quick to get rid. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. He's shifting through the gears here. In towards the back.
And a header!
And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Belletti. Now, can they get him away? Caught offside that time. Dani Olmo. Bojan. Looking for options for movement.
Oh, that's a decent chance!
And he cuts out the supply. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous.
Now the delivery. Goes to finish! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Indonesia making further changes here, and in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
That's a little off target. No, that's been intercepted. And that's it. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Well, this is one boy from Croxteth who, so far as club football goes, has achieved just about everything. English football has rested on his broad shoulders for nigh on 2 decades. It is, of course, the modern great, but it...
Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty.
Indonesia really could have done without this. So perhaps now the breakthrough. Off the post!
Barcelona would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Now it's Del Piero. He's found a...
Del Piero!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rijkaard. The ball powering forward here.
Big chance!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's gone direct here. Chiellini. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That's the corner kick. Indonesia with the corner. They're first. The ball attempts a clearance. That's rather hopeful.
And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Indonesia have their second corner now. Van Dijk gets it away.
Decent chance!
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. So, third corner of the game.
He's rising!
No, not the best of headers. Cucurella. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, strongly challenged there. Referee has just said play on. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, delightful ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
And he's had it nicked away. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. Iniesta. Now it's Pelé. Looking to play him in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Belletti is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Barcelona definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
That's a good ball out wide.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. Del Piero, it's a pretty loose pass. Belletti. Beckenbauer charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now then, the ball's come loose. De Paul.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
That's a goal kick. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Now that looks a decent ball. Pedri. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, that
Takes a shot!
And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
And he shoots! Marvellous goal!
I think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off into defence, and he was just too good a player to miss that. A special talent has given us all a very special memory.
Another moment of magic, a real wow. Chance, surely! And he's straight offside. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Belletti, driven in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Indonesia come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 4. Iniesta.
Down to business again.
El dorsal 13.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And it's Rooney. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Baresi does really well there. He is strong. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri, very much a man of this moment. That is good strength. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Gerrard, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Paul. Indonesia still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Dani Olmo, he's found a way through. He slid. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This further to improve their cause. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Kukçu does really well to win the ball there. Good ball over the top. And now the breakaway.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He might be in here. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
So a Barcelona free kick, looking to widen the gap even further here.
El dorsal 21. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7, el dorsal 20. Modric, cambio de jugador.
Pele! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, the keeper, for me, just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
Maldini.
Chiellini. Real chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cucurella crosses. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Still no way through.
The defending here is resolute. Pedri is onto this.
Pedri really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Shapes to shoot!
And it's hoisted clear. Pass somewhat off target.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Knocks it into space.
Well, played right into his path.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Thuram can clear it away.
Now, can they get him away? Chips it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And it's Modric. Now it's Mbappe.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Indonesia are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Dani Olmo attempts a clearance.
And that has left him in a heap.
Indonesia are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Indonesia have now used up all but one of their substitution windows.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's having a go! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Oh, good climb! And yes, it's there! With so little time left, grandstand finish! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Final
18.
checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Maldini concedes a free kick for that. Maldini has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second.
He's having a shot! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Quality ball. No, that's been intercepted. Chiellini, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar, Mbappe receives it.
Chance for a shot! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! About as smooth as it gets! Deep into injury time!
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And we're done. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the...